Well, I'll bet you don't have any idea where I am. Where am I usually at this time of the morning? Let me show you what I got here. Any surprise? Shouldn't be. I'm in this little restaurant called Jody's Diner in Evanston. I come here quite a bit too. I've actually done broadcasts from here before, but in a slightly different spot. And I figured I'd give you some information this morning because I want to thank, again, I'm not going to name who they are because I respect their privacy, but I want to thank the people that send me information because there's no way I could keep track of all this. And just so you know, good morning as you come in, everybody. I'm Roy Potter, and this is the Potter Expositor, an impromptu this morning. I can't possibly keep track of everything that's going on. I don't think anybody can. And I'm not going to give out the names of the people who give me the information, who send it to me, and then I double check it because of their privacy. But and I don't look at all of it, just so you all know. But I do see. I go usually down quickly through some of it, and then I go from there and find out. You know, everybody else is covering. You know, the situation on the border or. Trump or whatever. And I will if it's something that not many others are talking about, or if it's a really big deal, or if I have another take. But this morning I thought I needed to cover these issues that I saw. First of all, I talk a lot about a lot of the investigative reporters out there that are doing a great job. You know, I name them all the time. And one that I constantly leave out is Paul Sperry. Paul Sperry is excellent, as is Shepard Ambellis. And Paul Sperry had a story this morning. Today's April 30th, by the way. Had a story this morning about what Mueller did after he kicked Strzok. Remember, when the IG told Mueller that Strzok and Page were that obviously the entire investigation was bogus, and Mueller kicked him off the investigative team for these texts. He didn't really get rid of him. What was happening was Mueller apparently put together another group of investigators who reported directly to Strzok from Mueller's investigation. Reported directly to his counterintelligence team, Strzok's counterintelligence team at the FBI headquarters. It's just unbelievable how and people think Mueller's a good guy. Mueller was struggling. He was like a man drowning when he realized what he was into, and wanted to find anything at all. Mueller and Rosenstein really bothered me. And I saw Anthony Scaramucci partying with Rod Rosenstein in one of these DMs that were sent me, and I don't understand that. I suppose you can still be a friend with somebody who has done the things that Rosenstein has, but it surprised me, actually, to see Scaramucci with Rosenstein. Just so you know, I saw that, and that it did surprise me. I labeled this about the Antifa are starting to move up again because we've gotten some information. Hopefully everyone can hear me okay. We've gotten some information that, good morning. Is the sound okay? I know there's a lot of background noise in here. It looks like some people know about what Antifa is doing. You know, I've been very critical of the FBI for failing to go after Antifa the way that they need to, and Islamist terrorists and etc. Okay, the sound is 5.5, great. You're a little quiet, but your ears are bionic. Well, I try not to disturb all the other patrons that are in here. And I want to get done so this doesn't get cold, okay? Apparently, now, I read this story from the Daily Caller, which was apparently also included in the San Diego paper and the Chicago Tribune, that the FBI was investigating Antifa trying to buy weapons from Mexican drug cartels on the border so that they could cause an armed disturbance along the border. Now, that makes perfect sense to me as far as Antifa being willing to do something like that. The question that I raise, and the question that the person that supposedly knew about this in Mexico, that this was happening, they questioned that why would the drug cartels sell drugs to Antifa? Why would Antifa need to go to Mexico to get weapons? They could get them here, unless and I'm a little suspicious that this is an FBI propaganda story. I'm a little suspicious it's an FBI propaganda story. I'm not certain about it, but it's interesting that they've been so quiet for so long, and I've been complaining about them not going, and it's not just me, not going after the extremists and Antifa. And now these stories are breaking that the FBI has done these investigations. Now, what I will say is that, Antifa attacked a reporter the other day. It was on InfoWars. They talked about it, and there was a step up in their activity. And I think we're going to see the left. Kevin Shipp, who I don't follow, well, I follow him on Twitter, but Kevin Shipp said, as I've said, that things are going to increase over the next little while. The leftists are going to get very violent, start attacking more and more. That's why I say you need to keep your wits about you. But this staged armed rebellion by Antifa on the southern border was obtained from a classified document. Let me read this. That was obtained by the Chicago Tribune. And like I say, it's been denied by some of the other sources that may have been involved. I'm not discounting that this could happen. I just question the timing of it more than anything else. I hope the FBI is investigating Antifa and stopping this, because it's certainly within their parameters, the Antifa, to pull something like this off. Maybe getting the weapons from the drug cartels was their way of trying to get around what they thought were the controls on U.S. territory, double agents or agents who had infiltrated their outfit or whatever, and if maybe they were concerned about buying weapons from FBI agents in their midst, and that's why they went to the drug cartels. So I'm not discounting it completely. We need to watch this though, because I think it's entirely possible that this happened, but I'm also a little suspicious that the FBI may be doing a propaganda piece here. We'll see if they parade some people out in the public, some Antifa members on television, that these were the guys that did this. Okay, then I might believe them. But at this point, without seeing any of that, I'm not so sure. The next one, though, however, I think is legitimate. The FBI did arrest. Let me get this right here. I'm gonna have to bring this up so I don't have to look down so much. The FBI grabbed a former military guy, a Muslim convert. He's a 26-year-old U.S. Army vet, Mark Domingo, who apparently was, and he could be an MK Ultra cutout. They probably, it's very possible. I'm not saying this is the case. Again, timing is a little odd. He could have been identified as a problem in the Army and then approached as a patsy, very possible, and it could read like that, or they could have actually stopped this guy. He was planning on bombing a conservative rally in Long Beach, which I think is the one that's going on right now, and or yesterday. And also he was planning on doing an LV-style massacre at Santa Monica Pier. I saw a picture of him, and he looks like the typical patsy. Frankly, he does. So what am I saying about these things? Well, I'm hoping that the FBI is stepping up its game on the real problems, not the conservatives that are merely trying to protect their rights in the Constitution and the constitutional republic, but they're stepping up on these leftist Marxists. That could be the case under Barr. I don't know. I don't expect Wray to do that, Director Wray of the FBI, but possibly Barr could be pushing them forward. But I'm a little suspicious. I'm not saying it is yet. I'm a little suspicious that this Army vet looks a little like a patsy to me, and the storyline a little like a patsy. Maybe not. And the Antifa thing, we'll see. If they pull out some people and parade them around in front of cameras saying, this is the guy, or the people that were doing this, okay, then I might believe it. I hope the FBI is stepping up their game. Antifa certainly is. Islamic terrorists certainly are. The drug cartels certainly are. Armed escorts by drug cartels and coyotes for people crossing the border now. It's going to get hot. Okay. Well, that's all I have for you this morning. I just wanted to touch base with you to let you know what's going on. Follow Paul Sperry on Twitter. I think he has a YouTube channel, but I'm not certain about that. But I follow him on Twitter. So if you're on Twitter, follow Paul Sperry. He's a great source of information. And sometimes he'll get things out that nobody else does, like a day before. And he's right probably 95% of the time. He's made a couple of errors, but we all do, because this is not something that's easy to figure out all the time. Okay, I think that's all I got for you. We'll see you in a couple of days. Let me show you the rest of the restaurant here real quick, so you know what it's like. Nice little cafe. They have great coffee, by the way, and
Charlie, how are you? Good. You? Pretty good.
sorry I was in your way there. Come on by. Good to see you. That's what it looks like. I thought you'd like to see this. It doesn't seat a lot of people, but it's a nice place, you know. And like I say, I come here from time to time. All right, everybody. If you're in Evanston, drop by Jody's Diner. Give them some business, like you're gonna come to Evanston on I-80, right? Yeah. By the way, a storm came in last night, and we thought we were gonna get snow, because we usually do. We've had snow as late as June, like June 8th, something like that. Winter here goes basically from September to May. You know, it's a little iffy in September. You can have some nice weather, and you can have some nice weather in April. But it is a long winter. So if you're planning on moving to Evanston or anywhere in Wyoming, hopefully you'll have a lot of warm clothing. Okay. All right. Hey, I'm out of here for now. Keep your eyes on the horizon, and ears on the ground. Keep your situational awareness on high. I think things will get hot. They see Trump starting to reveal the evil and the criminals and traitors and seditionists in our government. Those are the people that have supported all this overthrow of the constitutional republic. Most, you know, the FBI has helped Antifa, has helped the cartels, has helped the terrorists before, and not just to you know, get them to do something and then catch them. Look at the Garland shooting. Look at the World Trade Center in 1993. And there are other things I could mention. So just keep your eyes and ears. Rock Springs, Anthony Simpson. Hey, Wyoming, nice to see you there. Thanks for letting me know. You're about 90 miles from me. So yeah, things are going to get hot. So keep your wits about you. And what did I say? I say the same thing that Kurt Schlichter does, for many, many reasons. If not for anything else other than a political statement, go out and get that AR-15. Okay, the sooner the better. All right, political statement first, self-defense second. Okay, all right. Hey, thanks for being here. Let's see. I listen to internet radio daily on my favorite channels, Wyoming Range. Oh, okay. Clarence Elliott. Oh, okay. Cool. Nice to see you guys. Maybe we can arrange a meeting at some point. I get to Rock Springs once in a while. All right, hey, we're out here for today. I'm going to eat breakfast. God bless you. God bless yours. God bless the Constitutional Republic and the Second American Revolution. And God bless Donald Trump and his what? Righteous endeavors. And may he have the Spirit of the Lord, give him the spirit of discernment that he may know the right from the wrong and have the courage to do the right thing. Out here for now. Terry Christ, Rock Springs, don't get stranded there. I've been stranded on the Three Sisters more than once, and you know what I'm talking about. All right. You all take care.